Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How you doing, Leo? Thanks so much for clicking here. Leo, I am showing up here, my fire family, with the oracles. As you know, if you've been here before and you are my ride or die Leo, you know that I do put the oracles down first so we can get some overall energy for the week ahead. I'm always reading for the week ahead, whether you get this today, tomorrow, or next year, Leo. Call you my fire family because I am a Leo Jupiter. I'm right in there with you. Let's find out what is going on for Leo. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, please know those are open. Please check the pinned comment if you're interested. All right. Tell me about Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you. If you're my ride or die and you're showing up again, I appreciate you. If you're new, brand new, welcome. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner of the square where I live. Tell me about Leo. It's coming up next week, Leo. We've got choose wisely. It's going to be some sort of a choice, but it's going to lead you to victory and success. I'm going to say don't worry about it too much. For some of you, this choice could be in love. We've got the two birds here, right? We've got a 7. Look, 7s are all about heaven. The universe is bringing you something that you are going to have to choose. You're either going to have to choose a way, you're going to have to choose a path, or you're going to have to choose possibly a mate or between a couple of people. But either way, you're going to make the right decision, I believe, because you're out of the lack energy. You're in the 6s now. You're no longer in the 5s. You're no longer in lack here. So it feels like the decision you make will be the right one. I don't think you have to be worried about that too much. I think that you will, in fact, choose wisely. I can say that sort of confidently here. Tell me more about Leo. What else do we need to know about Leo, please? Tell me about Leo. Woo. Okay, we've got challenges with a water sign. Those both flew out, so I guess I'll take them both. Okay. So we have challenges here. So it says here to choose wisely. It says challenges. It says make a decision, work on inner healing. So if you're having challenges, I'm just going to say the next card on the bottom of the deck is a liar. You knew somebody was lying to you. Your intuition caught on. The red flags you ignore will come back to bite you later. So have caution is the next card. There is somebody here who is lying to you. It could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be. But we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This could be an indication that your intuition is on point. We did see intuition here. Challenges with your intuition possibly could lead you to make some sort of a choice. For others of you, it feels like your intuition is on point, that this person, I feel, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. This person was possibly lying to you, and your intuition is going to be confirmed this week. It feels like after knowing this, you're going to have to make a decision of some sort, one that you didn't think you'd have to make. Tell me about Leo. Tell me more about Leo, please. Tell me more about Leo. We've got anger. Oh boy. Interesting. Card number 9. Somebody's had just about enough. That's what it feels like. You're on the verge of anger. Somebody who hurt you, possibly. There's a sword through the hand. It might have been something someone said. Because of the sword, but it did hurt. It did pierce you in some way. So I feel like you're having challenges making some sort of a choice, but you're supposed to choose wisely. Bottom of the deck is communication. I just heard communication above all else, because I feel like, 9 and 10. So you're just around the corner. I've had just about enough. I'm going to start to use my communication. Maybe you're just going to tell someone, look, I know you lied to me. Be careful, someone is sneaky. I think you're just going to be able to tell someone, look, I know you're a liar. Why are you bringing that to me here? Tell me more about Leo, please. Tell me more about Leo. After this, Leo, we'll get to the tarot. Get some more details about what is going on here. Tell me more about Leo. We've got approve. I think the universe is saying, look, it's time to get a little bit out of character. I'm just going to say, approving the anger with the water sign, with these challenges when you're making a choice. And I don't think that the universe would approve of, you being terrible with somebody. But it feels like you need to make a choice. And the choice I think you're going to make is probably you're going to go with communication and forgiveness. You might say to someone, look, I forgive you. Just don't ever show up in my life again. Because, yeah, that's what reproach is. It's like, just go away and don't come back. Look, I forgive you. Can you go away now? That's what it feels like here. Just go away and don't come back. I think that the universe approves that message. We've got barrier. So there is a barrier between you here and someone else. And we've got nourish. Victory and success is what is going to nourish you. We do have barrier here. So it feels like there is some sort of a barrier between you and somebody else. Maybe a water sign. Could be. Doesn't have to be, of course. Let's get some tarot on it. Give us some details. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. What else do we need to know about Leo, please? Tell me about Leo. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. Yeesh. We have the Hierophant. Oh, okay. That kind of gives me a little bit of better energy here. And then we have the Five of Wands. You know what, Leo? I feel like you're about to tell somebody, too bad, so sad, you're too late. I want to say that the King of Wands, usually when the King of Wands is in the reverse, it's because I'm not taking action. I'm not taking action. I'm not going to get that. It feels like somebody here is stepping out of character, I'm going to say. Leo, it feels like this King of Wands energy is you. I feel like instead of snapping back, instead of saying something that, like instead of snapping out in anger, I feel like you're in this Hierophant energy. Because the King of Wands in the reverse to me is someone who's moving slower, who's thinking things through, who's not just running at things for the case of conquer. I feel like you are slowing down and looking at the details, being a little more practical with your time and your energy. It sort of is what I was feeling here. This 9 is like, I've had about enough of you and your hurtful ways. This person you might have figured out is lying with you. Challenge with a water sign, possibly. Challenge with your intuition. Maybe back there you would challenge with your intuition. And then communication and forgiveness. There is the Five of Wands here, which is competition. It also is a little bit of indecision. What do I do at this point? I feel like you have two choices to make. Choose wisely. I feel like your two choices is one, I could just give him the old Leo 1-2 and just cut them into smithereens, into ribbons with my words. Or I could learn this lesson of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the spiritual teacher. And maybe there's a spiritual lesson to be learned here. That maybe it's time for you to put up a boundary, close a door, and just say, you know what, I've had about enough of you. You've hurt me enough. And thanks, but no thanks. I feel like this communication is a new path for you. We've got card number 10, which breaks down to a 1. And then we have the Sun that shows up. Card number 19, which is also a 10. 10, 10. It feels like you are breaking through some sort of barrier that you have had for a long time. Maybe you usually would handle something like this. Maybe you would usually handle it the old 1-2, like a Leo would, right? And I feel like you're in this energy of, in this spiritual energy of possibly holding back just a little bit. It feels like there is a lesson here. Somebody's learned a lesson that, you know what, I can probably just communicate with them and say, no, I'm not going to take any action on that. And you waited too long. No, thank you. We've got the Knight of Wands. There it is. The Knight of Wands and the Moon energy. So whether you are feminine or masculine, I feel like this person is somebody that you know from the past. And look, don't blame it on the reader. It's Venus retrograde and we are in Mercury retrograde shadow. There's no way that whoever doesn't have a past, it's not going to show up again. Like, I feel like whether you want it to or not, that you don't really have a choice. Neither do I. I read the cards as they fall, and the Knight of Wands is showing up in the Moon energy. It's like you felt it. You felt it in your spiritual energy, but you didn't know how to identify it. Something here is showing up. Things are not as they seem. This person could be a person who moves too fast, someone who's a liar, someone who's lied to you before. It feels like this person gave you no stability at all. It could be someone who maybe you had a friendship with benefits thing with. We do have water signs, and then we have the Knight of Wands. It feels like it could be something that you've been trying to heal for a while. I do feel like somebody is showing up here. someone you have already detached from, Leo. That's what it feels like. Somebody, I feel like this is a person that you left in the past, and you're for sure never going to reconnect with them again, but it feels like this person is not gotten the memo, and they're coming back to get some reciprocal energy from you, but it's going to end up in a fight. It's going to end up in harsh words that are spoken. I want to say that the Five of Swords can also be, look, we have too many fundamental differences in order to work this out. The Five of Swords is, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe, and there's no way that we're going to make this work out. This is somebody who you probably shouldn't have been with, but it ended up that way. But I think it was in a moment of weakness, possibly. Tell me about this Hierophant energy, please. Yeah, there's the choice. Choose wisely is what that card said, that first one I pulled. There's the choice. Going back and forth here. Somebody here is coming in to ask for some sort of a new opportunity. This could be someone that you were married to or have children with. It could be someone who's trying to come back and ask you if there's just one last chance. Can we try one last chance? Maybe it's you saying that to someone else. I mean, take it as it resonates. This is a reading for Leo, and it could be about someone who is pursuing you or someone that you're pursuing. So the energy that I'm getting, though, is that somebody's coming back to you and saying, you know, we did have the Ten of Cups at one time. Could we start new with the Ten of Cups? And I feel like you're already over it. I feel like you're done. You're already over it. You've disconnected. You already are ready to have moved forward. I'm not going to say ready to. I think you have moved forward, and I think you've changed. I feel like you're no longer running in fire, I want to say. And maybe at some time you two did connect in fire. It could be that the fire just went out. It feels like this Hierophant energy is your new energy. It's the energy of learning from situations and not really moving at them quickly. Tell me about this Knight of Wands here. I feel like this person's bringing their passion, and you're the King of Wands in the reverse. You're like, nope, no thank you. We've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, that's the reconnection. Somebody here wants to reconnect, and they've been manifesting you, I feel. I feel like you're over it. Like, this is the Nine of Wands, right? And this is the 9 here. This person has hurt you over and over, and you're just never going to take them back. I feel like somebody is going to try and take a chance, though. Tell me about the Moon, please. The Moon and the Five of Wands. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody here still has feelings. And I think that you know it, but you also know they're a liar. And therefore you know that, you know, whether they're single or not, it doesn't matter. We just can't go at this. We can't do another round of this. It's not going to work out here. Tell me the Eight of Cups, please. Why did you disconnect? It was over. Like, really over. The Three of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, really over. Yeah. But you know what happened here? As I feel like you ended up leveling up because of this. Now, I'm not saying that this person should have hurt you in the way that they did, but I feel like when this thing ended, I feel like it really put you in a place of having to look at yourself. I feel like you had to look at yourself and had to level up yourself. I feel like this person was actually a barrier to your healing, because I feel like the heartbreak is what brought you to the Empress energy. What brings you to this place of balance, wisdom, knowing who I am, being good on my own. I don't really need anybody. It feels like whatever ended here and really smashed your heart, I feel like you disconnected from it emotionally and you went into self-care mode. You started taking care of yourself, telling yourself that I have worth. I don't need that person. You started to nourish yourself. Exactly. You started to nourish yourself and to trust yourself. I love that. You made a commitment to yourself here. It's beautiful. You made a commitment to yourself to surrender. That's lovely. Look, I could read on the bottom of the deck and awaken. Oh my goodness. I think you had an ego death. I think that's what it was. You've realized that the value of the ego is that it did protect you when you needed it to protect you, but the Empress doesn't have an ego. The Empress just is who the Empress is. This is somebody who just knows their worth. And I think that this person and all the terrible things that they did to you put you in a place of knowing your worth. Built you into the Empress energy, whether you're the feminine or the masculine. It turned you into the manifester. Tell me what the outcome is here, please, for Leo. Wow. Wow, there's new love coming in here. you know what? This was your test. You know, I have a little bit of wisdom. I'm an older lady. And it's my experience in life that every time something is about to turn really good, that you're going to be tested. And so the universe is always going to give you a choice. The Two of Pentacles is always at play, Leo. And when you are on the verge of a breakthrough with something else that's really beautiful and wonderful, the universe brings that old energy back and says, look, the choice is yours. If you want to go back there, go. It doesn't mean it's good or bad. If you want to go back there, go. If you want to go forward, go. But you just need to pick a way. Have you healed from this? Or do you need one more lesson? I feel like with the Hierophant showing up, you've already learned that lesson. And the Tower being here tells me that you've learned the lesson, and now everything that was back there gets thrown to the ground. Now you have to deal with the shifting energy, some chaos, right? Things that are shifting. But it does feel like you're being rewarded with new love because you had the strength and the courage to say no to the old and yes to the new is what it feels like. You've learned your lesson, and I think that's really beautiful. Seven of Pentacles. It may have taken a while, right? Because you're a fixed sign. I'm a fixed sign. I get that. I know that energy. It takes us a while. We're loyal, right? But I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is telling me it took you a long time to learn that lesson here. But now you trust and approve with this intuition here that you're now moving a little slower with the King of Wands in the reverse. You're now moving a little slower and looking at things, analyzing things. The Knight of Pentacles is here. Maybe the Seven of Swords. Maybe now you're looking for the liars. You're looking for the deceit. You're looking for the red flags. You're looking for someone who's sneaky. Now your intuition is on point, right? Now your caution is on high, and you're looking for red flags. I feel like you've learned a lesson, and now you're going completely on the intuitive energy. I feel like you're now moving slower. You're now waiting for the red flags to show up. And I feel like this really tells me that there's something beautiful coming in here. It could be someone who's an Aquarius, could be someone who is Scorpio. We do have Pisces, Cancer energy here as well. I feel like this Tower is pulling you out of some sort of a comfort zone that you've been in for a while, and your wish fulfillment is about to show up. Look, the Nine of Cups is here with the Star. That's like your wish fulfillment is showing up here. Look how content. Look at the look on that person's face. So content. I think that's beautiful. Ten of Swords, it's because you decided to release the old path and now you get to move forward. Yeah, you made the decision finally. Eight of Wands is here. The Hanged Man, you'd been in Hanged Man energy. You took the new path though. Three of Pentacles is the new group of friends. It's the new community. It's the new network of people. Feels like you've learned your lesson here, friend. That's lovely. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I hope that you'll be back because I will be, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.